Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Moon. I'm back here for another YouTube video. So it is currently Saturday, October 18th, 2025. I'm doing a trade recap for the week. Now this video is going to be a little different, so I'm going to explain this trade that I took. As you can tell, beautiful trade, played out exactly to the T, almost 100 pips, and I did not capitalize off this trade. I did not make a single dollar off this trade. So I'm going to explain exactly what happened, and then the second part of this video is going to be when I actually took the trade, so that it would be on Wednesday when I took the trade, and I explain more exactly what happened, but I'm going to give you a breakdown of what happened. So basically, I got on the charts. Now, before this trade, I hadn't taken a trade for 2.5 weeks, basically almost 3 weeks. So coming to the market this week, I was patient, again, followed my rules, was following my trade plan, did exactly what I was supposed to do. This trade presented itself. Now, when I want to say one thing that I have been praying about this trade, I'm like, God, like I need market opportunities. I need good trades in the markets, like 1 to 4s, 1 to 5s. 1 to 2s, 1 to 3s, like just good trades overall that align with my trading plan, that follow the trend and everything. So I was like, okay, cool. I haven't taken the trade in 2 weeks. I come to the market, I see this beautiful trade happening. Let's break this down. Start new. Let's break this trade down. So I come to the market, I see, okay, price had to close above this structure point. Like obviously we had to close bearish last week, but coming to the chart on Monday, so Friday it closed like this up here. Monday it closed below. So now I'm like, okay, cool. When was I gonna retest and then drop? But as you can tell, Tuesday, price pushed back all the way up here and then closed above here. So now I'm like, okay, cool. Now we're back above. What price is most likely gonna do is have a push to the upside, break, retest, continue to the upside up here. Because if you go on a weekly, price came back here last week. This week, most likely gonna make a doji, which it did end up making. And then potentially next week, we can have like a retracement, small retracement, and a push to the upside. So I'm like, okay, cool. This trade makes sense to me. Come down to the chart on Wednesday morning. Took this trade on Wednesday morning. Price was having a push, had a beautiful push to the upside. What I do, I waited for the retracement. I waited for the order block, which happened on a 10-minute right here. Beautiful order block happened, pull back to order block, give me a beautiful morning star pattern entry signal right here. Now, originally, price gave me this signal right here, but if you go to 15-minute, it's a better one. Now, what happened was this is what happened, and this is why I didn't profit my account. So I took 2 trades on this position. Why did I take 2 trades? Because this is a trade that I'm confident in. There are some trades in the market, the more time you spend in the market, there's some trades that when you see them, the analysis, the price action, everything just makes sense. Like it's just one of those trades that you're confident in. So on my normal trades, I would risk 1%, I would risk $1,000. But this one, I risk $2,000 because I'm like, okay, I'm confident in this trade. I like the risk to reward. I like the move. I like the price action. This is a good trade that follows my trading plan, lines up with everything I need. Cool. So I initially did a buy limit right here, a buy limit for $1,000. So actually, okay, let me explain this. I took 2 positions. So I took one position up here as this yellow line, as you can tell. I'm pretty sure, where's it at? If it shows up. I said first entry. So when price closed all the way up here and it was having a retracement, I entered one position right here, risked $1,000 on it, put my stop loss below this structure point. So I was like, okay, cool. That's one trade. I'm in 1,000. Then I did a buy limit, put the buy limit right here. Same thing, risk $1,000. And I literally, this is why I was so angry and so mad that day. Because I literally remembered I put my stop loss at 0.55 multiple times before I entered. I put 0.55, 0.55, 160.55, 160.55. I literally tripled, double. I checked so many times when I put the number down. But I don't know what happened when price put it the buy limit, it ended up putting my stop loss up here. Before I left for work, I checked the trade one more time to make sure everything was right. Price, the stop loss was here. I'm like, okay, why is the stop loss up here? Like this does not make sense. So I moved my stop loss down here. What I didn't realize is when I moved my stop loss down here, instead of readjusting my position size, it just doubled the risk. So now instead of risking 1,000 on this buy limit, I'm risking 2,000 on this buy limit. Why is that relevant? The daily drawdown for the funded account is 3%, $3,000. So I'm already in one position risking $1,000. This position, which I originally risked $1,000, I forgot to, when I moved the stop loss to the correct level, which I had put it, I don't know why the system changed it like that, but I put it at the right level. Apparently it doubled my risk. This is what I'm thinking happened when I'm looking back and thinking. So it doubled my risk. So now I'm totally risking $3,000 on this trade. Cool. Price eventually does tap me to the trade. I think it happened when the video that you're about to see a little bit. But yeah, tap me to the trade. So I was like, okay, cool. We're in the trade. I'm gonna let the trade do its thing. I go to work. I get off work at lunchtime, and I go to TradingView. I see that I'm in profit this much. So I'm in profit like this on the trades. But then when I go to my trade locker, I can't find my account. My account is locked out. I'm like, what is going on? Turns out I had breached my account. So now I'm tripping. Now I'm angry. Now I'm mad. I'm frustrated. I'm like, okay, what is going on? Why am I'm in the trade? It's nowhere near my stop loss on TradingView. So it should not have stopped me out. I was so mad earlier. I was so mad. And it wasn't until at the end of the day when I was writing down in my trading journal. I'm gonna actually show you. Trading journal. I'm gonna show you exactly what happened. So I was recapping what had happened, and that's when I realized, okay, I messed up. I take full accountability for my actions. So hopefully this opens. Okay, let's go to October. So literally broke it down. I haven't taken a trade, blah blah blah, all this stuff. But basically, I messed up. I take full responsibility for this trade. I'm the reason I lost. I'm the one who pushed the button. I'm the one who put the number in the wrong section. I did that, and I take full accountability for that. And that was the hard part of this, because I know, like, let me end this thing. Like, as you can tell, this trade played out beautifully. 1 to 5.4. I raised $2,000. That's $10,000 I'm making. This hurts so much because, one, I blew my funded account. And I have nobody, like, I'm the only person that's responsible for it. I'm the one who pushed the button, who put the wrong numbers in. So I was mad about that. But I wasn't even mad just at that. I'm mad that I literally thought I triple checked, quadruple checked multiple times to make sure the number was at the right level. And I messed it up. So this trade right here, this 1 to 5, when I reached $2,000, risked 2% on it, making $10,000, 10%. This trade would have passed my funded account. I would have passed my. I would be a funded trader right now. And then going to next week, all I would need is 1 or 2 trades, get like a 1 to 2, 1 to 3, cool, and then we can get our first payout. Literally, this could have happened. But looking back, as I was writing in my journal, I realized I was being, I guess my greed got the best of me. But even though my greed didn't get to it, it's just I put the numbers in at the wrong spot. That's literally it. Like, I can't say it was my greed because I did everything I was supposed to do. I followed my trading plan. It is what it is. Like, I don't understand. I was furious. I was mad at myself. But now I look back and I say it was a learning lesson. I'm glad this happened early on. So now going forward, I know not to make the same mistake, to be careful with the trades I take, to be careful where I put my entry signal, my stop loss, my take profit, and to just be careful, be wise about it. So that's the only trade I took this week. There were other trades, like on, what other pairs was it on? I don't even remember, but there were some other trades. I'm gonna, the second part of this video is gonna be when I actually took the trade on Wednesday. I recorded it and broke it down. So yeah, there were other trades. I just didn't take them just because the price action was not the best. And I'm okay, I didn't take it because I would have lost them for sure. EURUSD was the only trade that I was really paying attention to this week. And it was the only one that actually played out, as you can tell, beautifully. And I'm okay with it because now price had a big retracement here. This last week made like this doji. So now coming to this week, price action is gonna open up, wick down, right, a little bit, like it did here, like all these wicks right here, have a wick down. And then I'll be potentially looking to buy, again, back up here to this structure point. If not, I'll wait for a price to break below, retest this, and then continue to sell down here. But most likely looking to buy up. Your GPSD, but I'm looking to sell down. But then again, if you go on a weekly, it's telling me that potentially it wants to break above, retest, continue. So I just gotta be patient and careful with the trades. But right now it's setting up for, like, if Monday give me a good candlestick, I could be selling this down. And this would make sense because then I could be selling down here too. But yeah, I just gotta be careful. ADSD don't really care too much about this right now. It does look clean for the buys, but just gotta be patient with it. Same thing with NZD, beautiful. USD JPY, I don't really care. USD SET, don't really care. We're at the lowest point ever. I don't really care about this. And then USD CAD, it's doing this shenanigans. I'm still waiting for this quick pullback. It's taking too long, so it's gonna probably take a week or two before we get this pullback. Maybe this week we can get the pullback. So just gotta be patient. But yeah, so this second part of the video that you're about to see is when I actually took the trade on Wednesday. And then the second part of that part is when I came back and I analyzed, and you can hear in my voice, I was just disappointed in myself. I was mad at myself because I've been praying for an opportunity like this, and the trade was there and I didn't capitalize off it. I didn't steward it correctly. And also the thought of me, I was this close to being a funded trader and I didn't steward it correctly. I wasn't careful with it. And I hope you can tell the anger and the anger that I had, because a lot of people don't really post this about the trading journey, but yeah, I'm just trying to be vulnerable with y'all because I know one day I'm going to look back at this video and just be like, Mo, it's all good. It was a part of the journey. It was a learning lesson. I'm glad you learned it earlier on because now it's helping me later on. So yeah, enjoy the next part of the video and I will see y'all soon. I'm gonna make more videos. I'm gonna start posting more consistently again. So stay focused, stay disciplined, and stay consistent, and just keep going. Don't let moments like these discourage you. Yes, it sucks that I lost like this. Yes, it sucks that this move that I called moved perfectly and I wasn't able to capitalize, didn't make any money off of it. But it's also a learning lesson, and I'm just gonna come back better, stronger, and keep growing. So yeah, you got this. Yo, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy when I'm back again with another video. I know I haven't posted a video in a while, but I was on vacation and I did do some back testing on other pairs just to analyze to see how they move. But overall, I didn't take a trade last week, so I haven't taken a trade in two and a half weeks until today. I just took a trade right now and I'm going to break down why I took this trade. So I'm currently in a trade on Euro USD. Why did I take this trade? Let me break it down. Coming to the market on the weekly, we are still bullish. As you can tell, the trend is moving up. So we are bullish. We are at this big structure point. So price did break above. Last week, we had the dramatic push to the downside, which there was a potential trade, but I didn't take it. This trade right here. I didn't take it just because of the price action. But overall, it was a good trade. Obviously, 1 to 3, so we didn't take it. Cool. So then coming to the market this week, what am I expecting? Price is going to push back up from this structure point. So what do I need? I need a way to buy. Now, initially, Monday, price closed bearish below here. So coming to market, I was like, okay, cool. I'm just looking for a retest and then sell down because I thought price would continue down. But then obviously yesterday, Tuesday, price had a big push up and closed above here. So now, okay, I'm like, okay, now we're breaking above. Now we're actually going to go with the overall trend. So I'm like, okay, cool. I'm looking to buy. Coming to a market today, what did I need? I need price to make a beautiful order block, give me the nice price structure to take the trade. So price made a beautiful order block on the 10-minute right here, as you can tell. I did push up, came back, swept this liquidity right here, tapped into the order block, closed beautifully, gave me a nice morning star pattern right here, but I didn't take it right here. I waited on a 15-minute to see what it would do, which it closed like this. And then once it did that, so I took 2 trades, or I took 1, but there's another trade loading. So, so I put in a buy limit right here. So when price comes to this structure point, as you can tell, this alarm right here says trade entry. So when price comes to this structure point right here, it's going to put me to the trade. And that's why I risked 1% on it, 1,000 on that trade. But I did end up taking a trade right here because price came back with this wick and it started pushing up. So I was like, okay, I'm going to just take 1 entry right here. Same stop loss, just 1 entry right here. And then if price comes back down to this structure point, it's going to put me to another entry. Right now, we are currently down because this first one is having the retracement to come here. So it's going to tap me into here, and then we'll get into the trade. Overall, really good trade. I like the way it's flowing. I like the market structure. I like the price analysis, and I just got to be patient and just let the trade do its thing. So that's what I'm doing right now. There were other trades as well. I did not take them just because I like this price action much better. It just makes more sense to take this one. But there was a trade on AUD/USD. Let me see, we are bearish on the weekly, but we're at this strong structure point, and as you can tell, every time we're here, we have a strong rejection, push back up. Literally this right here, possibly right here. So coming to the market, price is at the structure point. It hasn't broken above it, but it's right at it. So I did not, it gave me an interesting though, beautiful order block, pull back to the order block, gave me a beautiful morning star pattern, having the retracement now. So I would have taken a trade right here. That's why I put the yellow thing up. A yellow thing means possible trade. So this is a trade that lined up. And realistically, I should have taken it, but I'm not taking it because I'm already in the Euro USD one, and the Euro USD just makes more sense. This one is clean as well. I just don't like the price action on the daily, how it hasn't closed above, so it's not really giving me full confidence that it wants to buy. So I didn't take it. Same thing with NZD USD. Basically the same thing. We're at the bottom right here. So if I were to take this here, I would take the buy back to this structure point and then possibly set up with a sell. Literally what I'm doing on Euro USD, taking it up here, setting up for the sell, literally. So break above, retest, continue, back up here to sell down. So yeah, this trade would have been a good trade. Again, same thing with ADSD. I just didn't like the price action, but the setup was there. Everything I needed was there. Beautiful Morningstar pattern. Now it's having a pullback, so I would enter the trade right here. But I just don't like the price action, even though it looks clean. I just don't like it. I just don't like it. It's just not clean enough for me. Not something that I would trust to trade. Like this is not a trade that I would take and have full confidence in. USD JPY, don't really care. USD CHF, don't really care. USD CAD, don't really care. But USD JPY and USD CHF are setting up for some big moves. I think they're going to sell down, but potentially could buy as well, which if they do buy, they have to be careful with these trades that I'm in. But overall, yeah, I'm in this one trade right now where you are in drawdown because the first entry that I took right here is having the retracement, which is fine because I have another entry right here. So once it taps this entry, actually, we can see it together. So it's about to tap it. But yeah, once it taps me in, then we're in another trade. So, well, we're not in another trade. We're in the same trade. All right, cool. Now we should be into this one as well. Hello? Why hasn't it tapped me into this trade? I don't know why price is doing this, but there is a pending position right here. So I think price, when it pushes down a little bit, it's going to tap me to this trade. And then it's going to be the same trade, just we're in two positions. And I was okay, and I am okay risking the 2%. Like I risked 1,000 on both positions. So I am okay with this. I'm comfortable with it. I trust my data. If I win, cool. I'm excited. If I lose, cool. It's a learning lesson, and just keep applying, keep moving forward. This is my first trade in almost 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. So I haven't taken a trade. It's just being patient. This is actually really good if it closes like this, because then price when it pushes up will close above this. Now shifted bearish on the 15 minute. I don't know why it's not tapping me into this trade, but hopefully it does. If it doesn't, then cool. It is what it is. I guess we're in just one position. But I will update you guys later on throughout the day. Yo, what's going on YouTube? Yeah, just gonna give you a trade recap. So as you guys saw in the last clip, I took this trade this morning. As you can tell on my screen, we are in profit on this trade. But it doesn't even matter. It really does not matter. Like this is the part of your trading journey that a lot of people don't talk or don't show about. It's the part where you're getting kicked down, where you're getting knocked down, where you're getting beat, like where it sucks. Like this sucks right now. So took this trade, right? I'm just be honest, I blew my funded account. How did I blow my funded account? So I had originally taken my first entry right here, and now I had to sell a buy limit somewhere, yeah, right here. So I took my first entry manually. I put my stop loss down here. What does it say? 0.55. That's where I put my stop loss. Cool. Then I put a buy limit right here. So price come here, put me to the trade. This is, again, stop loss is 0.55. I'm going to put a screenshot on the screen right now. As you can tell, this is the notification that I got earlier. Price, Euro USD, sell, fill, close market order at price 1.16104. That's all the way up here. 104. Right here. So I'm like, okay, why did price close right there? So this is what happened. I get off from work, right? I go to lunch. I'm on my phone. I'm checking the trade on TradingView. Price is flowing. Price is in profit. I go to my trade locker. I don't see my account. I'm like, okay, what's going on? I don't see my account. Then it crossed my mind. I blew my funded account. So I think what happened was when I took the trade, I put my stop loss here, but I guess somehow, I don't know. And I can't even say this is the spread, because this was like early in the morning, like mid London, right at the start of New York. So it doesn't make sense to me if I say spread. But I guess when I put my stop loss, I didn't put the right one in. But if you go to the beginning of the video and you look at the order, you can see my stop loss is set at 55. I'm pretty sure. So it's just weird. So I think what happened was price didn't put my stop loss at a good level. And then when I was looking at it, I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. But I put it at 0.55. So when it did that, I guess it risked more than I wanted to. Because on this initial trade, I risked $1,000. And then on the buy limit, I risked another 1,000. Just because I was confident in this trade. I liked the analysis. I liked the move that price was doing. So I was confident in the trade. I'm doubling down on the risk. And then if this trade I hit, 1 to 5, it would have made like 10,000. Which would be enough to pass my funded account. So I was like, okay, cool. This is the trade that makes sense to me. So I guess when I took the trade and it didn't put my stop loss at the right level, I guess I over risked, and the daily drawdown limit is 3,000. So I guess when I put it up here, it messed up. I'm telling you, I literally checked it 0.55 multiple times before I clicked buy. Guess it didn't work. So price came down, daily drawdown is $3,000. So obviously, let's say this trade was 2,000, this one 1,000. I guess when price came here, right, it hit the 3,001, closed me out of the trade, and obviously price kept going up and reversed on me. Because I was so confused. I'm like, okay, why am I in profit on TradingView? Price is nowhere close to my stop loss, but I get a notification telling me that price closed at 104. I know it didn't close. I didn't put my stop loss at 104. I put it at 0.55. I remember because 6,000, right, is around psychological level. And I remember 0.55 is like kind of close to it. So I was like, okay, price could potentially pull back all the way down here, which it did that. It would suck, but I could see price doing that. Now, price doing this or me, I guess, inputting the things wrong, that doesn't make sense. I literally checked multiple times and I'm so pissed. And it's so annoying because Blue Guardian, which is the fund platform I've been using for this, has done this so many times to me. Other funded accounts I've blown in the same way, and it's so annoying. So I'm not trading with Blue Guardian anymore. I'm gonna find a new platform. And yeah, honestly, I'm not even mad about this trade. Like, this is a good trade. This trade has everything I needed. Follow my trading plan. I was disciplined with it. Now it's flowing in profit. And this trade has the potential to make the move all the way up there. Like, it genuinely has the potential to make that move. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get another platform challenge on a different platform, not Blue Guardian. Forget Blue Guardian. If you're watching this, I don't care. You suck. I don't care. I'm saying it. And then if price does give me a pullback tonight, somewhere around my first entry right here, I will take another setup. I will take the same trade. But if price doesn't do that, then cool. We'll just come to the markets tomorrow. We'll see if we can get a continuation to this structure point right here. Other than that, tomorrow's Thursday, so if we don't get that, then cool. I'm not taking a trade. And then Friday, I'm not taking a trade because I already missed the move. And then, yeah. So if price gives me another entry signal on this trade, I will take it. But if it doesn't, then I'm not taking any trades. And then let me show you how we avoided other trades. So this, I did not take this trade, even though everything that I needed was there. I just didn't like this price action. Good thing I didn't take it because we would have gotten stopped out. So this was a loss that we avoided just by being patient and looking at the price structure. Cool. GPSD didn't take a trade on here because there was no clear setup till later on. NZDSD, same thing as ADSD. We avoided this loss just because the price action wasn't the best. And USD, which was the trade I was looking at, look at it. It's in profit. It is floating. It is moving beautifully. Like, I really don't know what else to say. Like, and part of me feels like this is also a spiritual attack. Like, literally every time I feel like I'm there, I'm right there, something happens. I'm like, bro, what? I know the enemy's trying to fight me on this, but he cannot win because Jesus Christ had already won. And I will make it in the name of Jesus. I will succeed in the name of Jesus. So, yeah, if price has a pullback down here, somewhere down here, closer to entry, then I would take this trade again. If not, then I'll just come to the market tomorrow morning, see if I can get a setup somewhere up here, take it up. If not, cool. Then we'll just wait till we trade next week. So, yeah, that's really it. I'm gonna post this video and then I'll probably, if I do take another trade, I'm gonna record another video. But other than that, yeah. So I'm being transparent. I'm being honest. This is the videos that I'm gonna be looking back one day when I'm successful, when I'm a profitable day trader, when I'm making $100,000 day trades. I'm gonna look back at these videos and be like, what was Mo doing? Like, man, he was going through a lot, man. This man was hurt, man. The markets, man, Mo was trying his best. I can look back and look at this journey and see how far I've come. See how far God has brought me. So, Yeah, it sucks that you lose. It sucks that you lose, especially in this way, and especially when you're right. Like I'm right on this move. This move is gonna play out so beautifully, and I'm so pissed because this is a nice 1-5, and I had missed this one last week because the price action wasn't the best. But now I get an opportunity this week, and then I miss it again. Like that doesn't make sense to me. So I'm gonna keep praying. I'm gonna keep showing up to the charts. I'm gonna keep waiting for the right setups. I'm gonna be disciplined. I'm gonna follow my trading plan. It's only a matter of time. So stay focused, stay disciplined, stay consistent, and keep moving forward. Like you're gonna get discouraged. You're gonna have days where you feel like the world is against you. You're gonna have days where you don't want to keep going. Days where you feel like you suck. Feel like you're not progressing. But those are the days where you just gotta push through. Know that Jesus is with you, and yeah, that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. So keep going. Don't get discouraged, and God will see us through. In Jesus' name, amen.